We started off the show with some highlights from Bedford Speedway on Friday. Also part of the program was a visit from the All-American Outlaws. Jan has more.
We're with Daryl Winkler, the founder of the All-American Outlaws. Daryl, when did the series start and how did it come about?
Well, we started in 2007 at Hagerstown Speedway. We didn't know how it was going to go. We started out with 12 cars. Our rules are like the old days. It's run what you brung. It's got to be a Ford, Chrysler, or a GM motor, but there's no cubic inch rule, no cam rule. The guys pretty much, we got a tire rule and safety rules. The safety's our biggest thing, is the safety part of it. We just had a mishap out here on the front stretch, but everybody's okay. And but the guys all, I don't tolerate. I came out of sprint cars, and I don't tolerate rough driving, so I'm really hard on the guys about rough driving, and they know it. So they try not to, make me mad, I guess is what we want to say, because if they do, then we penalize them and they set out the next race, or they get fined or whatever. But everybody gets along. It's like one big family. Everybody helps each other. If somebody needs something from another car, all the guys communicate with each other, or they talk to each other, and they all get along.
Where all does this series race?
Well, we travel. We're a traveling series, and we race at Lincoln, Hagerstown, here, Bedford, and where else? Winchester, Potomac, and mostly just PA and Maryland, basically right now, until we're trying to, land a corporate sponsor. Once we could land a corporate sponsor, we'll probably travel out a little farther, not like the World Outlaws, but, probably at least up and down the East Coast, We're about our troops, the All-American Outlaws and the flag, and we're about the flag and the fans, really. We like putting on a good show for the fans, because without the fans,
On Saturday night at Lincoln Speedway, Kramer Williamson was in a bad crash that cost him his life. He was known as the Pink Panther. Also on Saturday, John Kelsey died of an apparent heart attack at State Line Speedway. Our thoughts and prayers are with the family and friends of both gentlemen.
Now in some happier news, we want to give a shout out to Greg Satterley, who won his first World of Outlaws late model event last Tuesday in Wisconsin. Also in the news, officials at CMB Bank Raceway Park announced this past week that their next event has been moved to Sunday, August the 18th. Track owner Rob Hint is trying to acquire used asphalt tires so that local dirt track teams may participate in the event. Well, that will wrap things up for this week's show.
Wait. What's with the hair, Ron? It looks like a toupee.
It's not a toupee. Now, you may not believe this, but 3 thugs mugged me, held me down, and dyed my hair. I just wish they had chosen my natural hair color.
You're right. I don't believe you.
Well, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Okay.
Well, that will wrap things up for this week's show. Until next time, remember, if you want to contribute to the growth of our sport,
quite simply support those who support racing. That's a toupee.
No, it's not a toupee.
Oh, oops.
Pit Pass has been brought to you by Aaron's of State College on the Benner Pike, by W.R. Hickey Beer Distributor, celebrating 80 years, and by Pocono Raceway, the Tricky Triangle. This has been a production of WHVL Sports.